Good morning, good afternoon, good night. But it's not night right now. You notice that, right? You know it's not night. But it depends on when you're watching the video. And I'm spitting on myself. Listen, it's so good to see you guys. I'm trying a different look here, okay? I'm going all out. I'm also wearing some stuff here because I'm like, bro, man's feeling it. You know, it's like, so many of you know me, you know my real name, but I know for YouTube and for safety purposes, the time I gotta put a fake name. But there's so many violations going on in terms of me saying my name and all that stuff. I can't help it. You know my name, you know who I am. Just show me love, please, okay? So first I will say thank you to everybody so far who's been, being so supportive and been helping, to kind of push me along and kind of give some support and nice messages on the videos. I'm very grateful. It's very humbling. Again, I said I'm not used to making YouTube videos. I'm not used to talking about myself but like that. Though I do talk a lot. Many people will tell you, my wife will tell you I talk a lot, but there's a reason why I talk, because I care about people. I love people. I love you guys. If you want to, you watching, whether you're watching here in Florida or New York or Jersey or Oregon or India or Thailand or Fiji, wherever you're watching, because hey, there's love out there and you're good people out there, and I'm just talking. I'm one of many. Before I go on, I want to say something about tires. For those automakers and those people who make tires, listen, we love the technology. We love all the new innovations you have and everything else there. Can you guys please bring the puncture-proof tires to the market? I've seen run flats. I've seen the other ones in the meantime, but I'm tired of seeing people with busted, blown out tires on the side of the road or shredded pieces of tires on the road. And I know it's a lot, and I know it's a lot of different people in between you got to go through. But can they please make some tires that don't puncture that fast or that explode? Worst thing is to be stranded on the side of the road late at night when it's dark, and you think about it. For family members, wives, and, guys too, but your children. I cannot be at peace knowing that my kids might be stuck somewhere outside on the highway somewhere driving, and the roads, a lot of them are not well lit. A lot of them are very dark. In the dark, trying to figure it out, in the rain or snow, on the side of a bank with cars flowing by 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 miles per hour, miles per hour. And then it's like, it puts you at a disadvantage. It's a safety risk. That should be one of the most major things out there. They made tires, the round wheel. That's a great thing. Can they please make them now go to the next level? Tesla, you have a lot of innovations. I know you can do it. I've seen videos of them already on some of those forklifts and stuff, and the military has applications on it. And like the internet, a lot of things they have initially just trickle down to us. So can someone please make those puncture-proof tires, not just run flats? Tired of seeing flat tires. I've seen Michelin commercials. I've seen, I think, Hankook and some other ones there. They could do it. Goodyear. You guys, Continental. I have Continentals on mine all the time, but no one is sponsoring me. I don't have anybody yet, though I made videos to sponsor me. No one is telling me anything yet, but I'm just saying in general, because I'm driving by here, coming here. I'm at the location of Parks Toyota over here in D-Land, and I'm going to meet some people that's going to interview, talk about the cars and stuff, in response to somebody who said who would love Toyotas better. I know who you are, MM. And I love Toyotas too, don't worry. I love all the cars out there. Yeah. I even missed the Yugo. See if anybody remembers that, But a lot of cars went on there. Remember Eagle, Chrysler, Jeep, a lot of them, some of the ones before. I remember the Eagle Talon. A lot of them before went on there. I remember, if I remember the Oldsmobile, well, there's still a couple of them here and there that went on there. And I'm like, wow, it's it's not easy. Suzuki, I think they're still fighting to stay in the business, but it's a tough business. And some of them you got to pair up and match up and rebrand, and that's how they do. Well, a lot of other companies are coming up, so we just got to work with it. And I think a lot of new offerings are there. We're going to work with it. So I'm just asking, please, for those automakers and those tire manufacturers. I buy a lot of tires from Tire Rack. I buy a lot of tires from, I saw one says Awesome Tires. I saw a lot of things, a lot of places here, but I think Mavis Discount Tire in these places. Again, I don't get paid. No one's telling me to speak about this. I'm just talking from what I personally use. I like Continentals in particular because they're tough. They've been weathered. They're good. And it's like, not necessarily low rolling resistance, but good tires, grippy. I've had them there, man. But the tire prices are increasing also, okay? Like 200 plus a pop now just for one simple tire. I mean, 19-inch rims. Yeah, it's not easy. And 21-inch rims, 2, 3 plus. I mean, you can pay a lot for tires. Like sneakers, These like Air Jordans to get these kind of tires nowadays. But you know, talking about that, just in general, I'm just making this video to tell everyone thank you, and to ask him to please, for safety reasons, make more tires, you know, puncture proof, that we won't have to have these blowouts and flats anymore, and flip overs and rollouts. And I mean, I've seen things on the road since going cross country all these years, you know, seeing trailers fall off the side, and it's just bad. It's just bad. Fires, it's just bad. So I know you can do it. We've come this far. They made the highways when there was nothing back then, right? So I know you can do it. So this is one little chap over here saying, please make it nice, you know. And as a little side thing also, a little different topic. For some reason, the name Kobe Bryant keep coming back into my mind, and I keep, every time I see a video of him, an image of him, anyone playing basketball and stuff, I miss Kobe. Okay, Kobe's was around my age, and I miss Kobe and the family. You know the names are public, so I can say it. I'm guessing, right? Hope I don't violate nothing. But Gianna and everyone else that went on the helicopter. That day was tragic. That day is still in my mind. It hurts. I pray that maybe some miracles out there where he's actually just maybe, you know, they can, you know, we see movies where people can not be there but still there. But Kobe, we miss you and your family. I pray for you, your family, the daughters, your wife. You guys had a heavy loss. The world lost a champion. The world lost. This guy has the game, the way he played, the way he was with his family. You know, that's what I'm saying. We make these videos thinking that, and all this stuff, not just videos, but work in general. We do all these things and thinking, you know, this is what I'm doing here. I got this and that. But you know something? When it comes down to the end of it, we can take nothing with us. The car can't go, the house can't go, your bank account, your credit cards, whether you're good from credit and bad credit, debt and all that stuff, it can't go with us. And where are we going to go? That's the question you have to answer. Where are you going to go when everything is up and said and done? You know? I mean, it's hard. The amount of investments, the amount of stuff you've had, all the things I'm watching, I'm like, man, that's what we all aspire to be. I mean, look at basketball players, look at football players, you know, look at golf, you know, look at other sports, you know, swimming, all these things. We make all these things, but in the end, we're still human. We're all equal. That's why I call this I and I, because I'm not just talking about me. It's about you. You and me. I and I. Maybe I should call it you and me. Maybe then, you know, but there's a song against, I know I might get violated for copyright. You and me together, that was one of the songs I heard back then. I think it was, that was maybe Charlie, All Dogs Go to Heaven. But back to what I'm saying. People, treasure each other. We have a limited time on this earth. Treasure each other and take care of each other. And please, don't forget him. I miss Michael Jackson, okay? I miss Bernie Mac. I miss all these. I mean Sammy Davis. I miss all these people here, especially Whitney Houston. You know, and the daughter. Everybody. All these people have gone on, and it's like I didn't even know. Many people passed away in the last couple of years that we don't even know about. They're not even mentioned. I'm like, seriously, that's how it ends? After all you've been known for, do all these things you had, all these accolades, all these championships, all these rings, all these Emmys, all these awards, all these acting things. You mean I just fade away into the night? What did God say? You know? The living are aware of what's going on, but the dead know nothing. You know? And nobody wants to be dead. We all want to be alive, right? That's what we're doing, everything trying to stay alive. But some people are living on the edge, look like they want to die. And they should not be doing that because you have a lot to live for. So don't be thinking about death as if it's some glorified thing. I see people driving around with skulls and crossbones like if it's some fancy thing. I don't know if it's just it's a fashion line, but I don't think, why not drive around with angels, like, you know, like nice angel wings and stuff? Why not drive around with like happy flowers or dogs or puppies, something, cars, something you like? Why would one glorify death? Why don't want to see a skull with, you know, there's no flesh and meat on it, or I see skulls with hanging fangs and all kind of weird skulls in a flag, skulls and death. You may have your reason, and I don't want to knock anybody who's doing it, but we should not be glorifying death per se. You know, some cultures, maybe they do glorify it, maybe as they're going into a better position. But from what I believe, and it may be different from others because we're all different, we believe that when you die, let me get my glasses because I can't see you, and let me get closer. But when you die, you don't go right to heaven right away, okay? And you don't go to hell either right away, okay? When you're dead, you're asleep, from what we believe, okay? Because if that was the case, you die, go to heaven right away, why would Jesus need to come back for? Why is God coming back for? And why, for those who say they talk to spirits and people coming back and talking to them, why didn't tell them, hey, it was better back there? Okay, so I said before, we're not wrestling against people and fighting against people, but we're fighting against spiritual forces and wickedness in high places. So a lot of things we think we see is apparitions, ghosts, Aswan, Jumbi, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, ghosts don't exist, okay? But the devil does, and so does his evil angels. So if you think a ghost exists, you're being tricked and played. And if you think your loved ones are coming back to you from the dead, the devil's playing with you, okay? God said, I'm the God of the living, not of the dead. So who is their God then if they're dead already? And I don't want them to be dead. I want them to be alive. That's what I'm talking in these videos. This is my little time here on this earth. And you have your time too. We all have a little time on earth. Very brief. As the Bible said, our life is like a vapor. Here for a minute and gone again. So if we have this one life and this one chance, we got to make it count. And count for what? For learning to be a bad boy, bad girl, to live rough on the edge, doing everything bad, being promiscuous and violent and thuggish and killing each other. Listen. And if I say a name after a phrase, I don't mean that person did it, okay? But I'm just saying, look, we got to take care of our daughters. We got to take care of our sons. We got to take care of our wives and husbands. We got to be kind to people, kinder to the strangers. We got to talk to our loved ones, everyone around us. We can't be thinking that it's like, I got mine, too bad for them. No, we got to help each other, okay? I don't know who made the phrase, but I heard a lot on some of the shows that says, a rising tide carries all vessels. I'm like, that is true, okay? And how can I say I'm all good and the person next to me starving or hungry or suffering or depressed or suicidal, and then I'm like, it's all good with me? If they hurt, I feel it. What happens in China, I feel it. What happens over there in Australia, I feel it. What happens over there in Botswana, I feel it. What's going on in Russia and Ukraine, I feel it. We know family and friends because we all one race, part of the whole human race. So, okay, so please, treasure each other, take care of each other, and don't take life for granted, okay? God says sin comes in 3 forms, okay? Pride of life, lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh. Look at it. Everything around us. Pride of life, lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh. And guys, we fall a lot because we watch and we see a lot of things, and it's like, women are beautiful, okay? I'm not gonna lie, women are very beautiful. So if I say women, doesn't mean I'm cheating. I'm just saying women, okay? And just because I'm looking, don't mean I'm sitting there saying I want. Sometimes you have to do a comparative real quick. A little quick comparison. Hey, is it really better on that side, or is it better what I have? And some people always say, I like the model I see on TV, I like the swimsuit model, Sports Illustrated, all dippy. And then the one they get is like, well, she aight, or he aight. Okay, you want the guy with the full 100-pack, all his muscles and stuff. Yeah, he's toned, he's ripped, he got this, he got that. Yeah, he's good. And then you forget, we all get older, right? Skin sags, skins change, cool feet, all that stuff change. Did you change? Have I changed? You should be the same. You should be happy with yourself at all levels of growth. And don't negate the old people, or what we call old, because we're going to be there too. And don't beat up on the little kids who think don't know any better, because they're going to grow up one day too. And what you do with them comes back. Remember God said, it's better for you to tie a millstone like a heavy rock around your neck and drown yourself than to harm a little child. So please, take it, these precious little angels, these precious kids, God sent them there, and they're so full of potential. How many kids could have been doing miraculous works on the earth now if they were just kept around and treated as the gift that they are? Okay, so please don't take it for granted. I miss Kobe. I miss Tupac. I miss Biggie. I miss all their songs. The lyrics is hardcore. Not the cursing part, but just what they stood for. They were speaking from the heart. Straight messages. Tough. But you can empathize. I like reggae, conscious vibes, because I understand they're singing Proverbs and song. Hey, there's a lot of love and a lot of good things out there, but we got to dig for it. As God said, try the spirits, okay? We have to decipher, okay? Knowledge is never completed, never finished. Only with God is all thing done. He's all wisdom, he's all wise, he's all knowing. But to know God and to fear God is the beginning of such knowledge. So let me stop rambling on, right? It's not a waste of time, but let me get to see Parks Twitter, because people are watching me in the car talking to myself. They're like, this guy must be local or something. But I ain't crazy. And if I am crazy, I'm crazy for God, okay? I'm crazy for life. Because I love you, and I know you love me too. Because you actually turned into the video. So if you turn it quickly, because it's longer than 2 minutes, I wish you'd go back and play it again when you have more time, okay? And sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm trying the best to do what's right. I have my weighted glasses. I'll see, because it's pretty sunny in Florida. I have my own, but we'll catch up, okay? God bless you.